Welcome back to Bale Storytime, Part 2 of Agricultural Drones. Drone parts and features. Although agricultural drones share some features, the technology in them varies. For example, an operator on the ground can control an agricultural drone with a remote control. The operator directs the drone to areas that need to be photographed. Some drones can also fly by themselves on a preset flight path. Farmers must match the drone's technology with their individual needs. The more technology a drone has, the more it usually costs. Wings and rotors. Most agricultural drones have either fixed wings or rotors. Fixed wing drones look like small airplanes. They can cover a wider area than rotor drones and fly for longer periods of time. Fixed wing drones also can carry more equipment and collect more information quickly in one flight. They are usually more expensive than the rotor drones. Farmers often use them to take scans that can be used to make 3D images of a field. Rotor drones operate like small helicopters. They use rotors to fly. Multi-rotor drones have more than 2 rotors. Drones with 4 rotors are called quadcopters. Rotor drones are more maneuverable than fixed wing drones. They can hover over certain parts of a field and fly closer to the ground than fixed wing drones. They also need less room to take off and land. Here, a technician assembles a fixed wing drone at agricultural drone manufacturer Agribotics in Boulder, Colorado. Cameras. Agricultural drones can carry different types of cameras. Thermal cameras detect plant and soil heat. Plants that are dehydrated will give off more heat than plants that have enough water intake. Farmers can use this data to create a map of the field that shows areas of increased heat. Near-infrared cameras can help show plant health and chlorophyll levels. Healthy plants reflect near-infrared light differently than unhealthy ones do. When a plant becomes dehydrated or sick, the plant doesn't reflect as much near-infrared light. The healthy plants then show up in a different color on the image than unhealthy plants. RGB cameras capture images with very accurate colors. This helps farmers assess the health of plants by studying the color of their leaves. Flying herders. In 2015, an Irish farmer used a small drone to herd a flock of sheep between different fields. The drone's camera helped the farmer make sure that no animals were lost. The sheep responded to the drone, which may mean that local border collies may one day be out of a job. Agricultural drone sensors. Sensors on drones measure things that are not normally seen. For example, accelerometers sense movement or vibrations and keep a drone stable when it's flying. Some drones are equipped with thermal sensors that can detect an animal's temperature. This helps a farmer know if any livestock have a fever. Some drones can even detect weather conditions such as high winds. High winds can make a pre-programmed flight too difficult for a drone. The drone can then automatically return to base. In 2014, the company Stevia First made plans to fly drones with LED lights over stevia crops at night. The leaves of stevia are used to make artificial sweeteners. The LED light helps the plants produce their sweet ingredient more quickly. The company began its flights near Sacramento, California. Here, workers assemble a drone at a manufacturer in Brooklyn, New York. Workers carefully assemble drones to be sure the sensors and other parts work properly. Bodies and motors. Drones' bodies are made from light composite materials such as carbon fiber. Composite materials are strong as metal but weigh much less. These materials are often used in spacecraft and other aircraft. Composite materials reduce a drone's weight and give it more maneuverability. Agricultural drones have battery-powered electric motors. The type and size of battery determines how long the drone can stay in the air. Most agricultural drones stay in the air less than an hour before needing to be recharged. In 2015, British company Intelligent Energy invented a way to extend drone flight times. It added a hydrogen fuel cell to the regular battery. By doing this, a small drone was able to fly 6 times longer. Agricultural drones may use this technology in the future. Here's a fact. Shake, 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 and fly. To start the motor of the EB, agricultural drone, the operator just shakes it 3 times. Then the operator simply throws it up into the air. A pilot test an agricultural drone in Wisconsin. GPS. Drones are equipped with Global Positioning System, GPS, navigation systems. GPS uses a system of satellites orbiting Earth. The satellites work together to pinpoint exact location on Earth's surface. A GPS receiver communicates with the satellites to tell a drone operator exactly where the drone is on its flight path. Using GPS, a farmer can plan a drone's route to only fly in a certain area of a field. He or she can get the route so that the drone flies around any obstacles. Some drones can be programmed to return to their takeoff locations. The farmer can then pick up the drone after its flight. Here's a fact. Some researchers are building agricultural drones with robotic arms. These drones could someday pick pests off of plants. An operator can easily set a preset flight path for a drone by looking at a map on a screen. The operator can then choose places for the drone to fly. Flying into the future. Experts believe that drones will expand around the world in the coming years. Most of these drones will be small machines, such as the ones used by farmers. The FAA estimates there will be at least 7 million drones flying in the United States by 2020. Of the drones purchased for business use, more than 80% are likely to be used in agriculture. According to the FAA, recreational and commercial drone sales are expected to rise from 2.5 million in 2016 to 7 million in 2020. An agricultural drone flies over a field in China in 2015. It's demonstrating how drones can be used to spray pesticides. Reasons behind drone expansion. What are the reasons behind increased drone use? One big reason is the improving technology of drones. Drones are not only becoming smaller, but also cheaper. This means that even more farmers will be able to afford them. For some countries, other factors could contribute to an increase in agricultural drone use. Japan's population is aging, and many of the country's rice farmers are elderly. Fewer young people are interested in working in agriculture. Drones can help fill in for fewer workers. In China, the drone industry is booming. The government promotes the use of modern farm machinery, including drones. Here's a fact. Some farmers think of creative ways to use their drones. In Suffolk, England, a farmer is using his drone to scare away pigeons from his crops. This helps keep the pigeons from eating his crops. Feeding the world. These are locals of Nepal, Asia, and they learned how to fly a drone during a humanitarian workshop in 2015. The United Nations predicts that Earth's population will be 9.7 billion by 2050. If everyone on the planet is to be fed, improvements need to be made to agriculture. Drones can help check the amount of water in the soil and monitor plant health. In turn, farmers can make the best use of their water resources and use fewer chemicals. The population is expected to increase the most in developing countries. Better food production in these areas could help sustain the population increases. As drones become less expensive, more farmers in developing countries may be able to buy them. A group of farmers in these areas could buy one drone and share it. More drones and new laws. Governments will likely need new drone laws as more people use them. These laws can help prevent collisions between unmanned aircraft and people, power lines, and other aircraft. Some agricultural drones also carry dangerous chemicals that might hurt people or animals if the drones were to crash. More laws could also help protect the privacy of the public. Some people do not want drones with cameras to fly over their private property. Without privacy laws, an operator could use a drone to secretly spy on property of a neighbor. Agricultural drones are a huge help to farmers around the world. Laws guiding drone use will help ensure that drone use continue to expand safely.